And then when you move to the Jets, well, they just lost Derek Carr this past year. Well, just this today. He's going to sign with the Saints. And Lamar Jackson's getting tagged. And suddenly we see the Jets, who I think we can all agree their defense is really nice. They got, make some additions there, but the glaring hole for the quarterback position is the Jets. So now we look at them now. There's like two or three notable opportunities for him, and it's like Aaron Rodgers or bust. I feel like for the Jets, pretty
Really?
much. It's either
Do
them
you
or
think they
it's
can
either.
draft anyone or trade up?
I don't think that they could. I don't think. I think they're in that one of those teams that like. I don't think they can draft a quarterback where they are. They have the 13th pick. Okay, so maybe not impossible. So they have a 13th pick. I have a feeling that they're going to fall for the combine, dilemma again.
Oh my god.
Because Twitter, man, Twitter's a beautiful space. What a great social commentary right there.
You missed out on Justin Fields. You could have had the best rushing quarterback. You wouldn't have to consider trading for Lamar because you could have had Justin Fields, who's a better natural passer.
The only quarterback in Jets history to ever throw for 4,000 yards is Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, which is insane, by the way, because
Hilarious.
Joe Namath is, a top 5 quarterback to all Jets fans, if you ask them. But for me, this comes down to the combine has taken advantage of the Jets, and this is a make or break year for them because if they don't get Aaron Rodgers, if they don't find the guy at the quarterback, all this talent that you have is useless when you don't have the guy at quarterback. And then, unfortunately, it'll probably cost Robert Saleh and the GM their job because if you drafted Justin Fields instead of Zach Wilson, you would have made the playoffs last year. And I'm comfortable saying that because you were in so many close games. And then you have, we could have had Justin Fields and Josh Allen, Tua, and Mac Jones all in the same division. Like, that would have been awesome. And then Justin Fields would have been another AFC quarterback where you're looking at him breaking the rushing record. We would have get to see him compete with Lamar Jackson in the same conference. But you draft Zach Wilson, and now you have to play catch up at quarterback because I feel like you need another receiver, but everywhere on the roster is good. You have Breece Hall. You traded for Brian Robinson, and then your defense was awesome last year. So it's
what's so funny is like with Justin Fields is like not only would he have been with the Jets and had that division and had just the AFC matchups, but he would have been throwing to Sauce Gardner, Elijah Moore, who, by the way, Elijah Moore is underrated. Elijah Moore is a thug. They got Tyler Conklin. You got Breece Hall. You got
traded for a good 1-2 punch at running back.
Yeah, so for them, it's like offensive line and quarterback is their only real situation because their defense is nice. You got Sauce Gardner, who's the best corner in the league at this point.
Yeah, and I think if you're Robert Saleh and you're focusing on your job, let's trade up for a quarterback. To be safe, I would rather give up what I'm going to give up for Aaron Rodgers to trade up and draft one of these guys. So to make up for it, let's go Anthony Richardson. Let's go. Let's put him in that division with Josh Allen. I want to see him go toe to toe with him. I want to see 2 physical freaks in that division. Then I want to see Herbert and Mahomes, 2 of the most precise passes in the league. And then I want to see Joe Burrow versus Deshaun, the Steelers organization, and Lamar. Like, come on, let's go. Let's go ahead and go out there, trade up for Anthony Richardson, because I feel like the whole Aaron Rodgers thing, it's going to be a year or two. It's not really going to work. And then it's not going to work in New York City, really. So it's like, I don't think it's a good fit for either team. And I feel like Aaron Rodgers is kind of going to be a guy without a team. And then he's eventually just going to end up retiring. Because I feel like, what does Aaron Rodgers really get from playing with a different team?
Weapons right now. But I think a fresh start, honestly, because he's been holding them hostage for 3 years. If I'm the Packers organization, I'm over it. I think he needs to leave. And I think it's the inevitable because he's a Hall of Fame quarterback, and every Hall of Fame quarterback at the end of their career plays for another team. Brett Favre played for the Jets and Vikings.
Yeah.
Tom Brady played for the Bucks. Joe Montana played for the Chiefs. Peyton Manning played for the Broncos.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers played for the Colts. Happens every quarterback has that. And I feel like for him, I really don't know why the Raiders shut him down. The Raiders, it doesn't make sense. Why'd you get rid of Derek Carr if you're going to start Jared Stidham? What are you doing there?
Yeah.
So I think For the Jets, it's Aaron Rodgers or bust, unless if they can get Jimmy G. Jimmy G's the only salvageable option at that point.
Yeah.
And then from there, if not, I don't know.
I'd be fine bringing Jimmy G and trading up for Anthony Richardson.
Hmm.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, or at least just drafting a quarterback at some point and having a successor plan for Jimmy G.
Yeah, but it's still a make or break situation. And I feel like when you can get your whole team set up and then get the quarterback so you can pay guys early and then pay the quarterback when the salary cap's going to expand a little bit, I think that's going to be something helpful for the Jets. But I feel like this is a turning point for Robert Saleh. And I feel like for the Jets, it's like we really have to figure it out this year because this can't be, it's going to turn into the Colts situation where you're good, but you just can't figure out the quarterback situation. Then you just have this rotating door of buffoons
Yeah.
coming in there. It's like Joe Flacco. I mean, he's a free agent. I feel like you should still keep Mike White, but Zach Wilson has to go.
Yeah, he's gonna
So, what's a good spot for Zach Wilson?
go. I think he'd be really great for the San Antonio Brahmins
Yeah.
or the Houston Roughnecks.
What's a team that hasn't won a game?
The Vegas Vipers.
Okay, send him to Vegas. Send the team around.
Vegas Vipers with Zach Wilson. There we go. That'll sell tickets.